So all of these cases taken together illustrate that courts do appreciate hearing from experts in the areas of human factors and biomechanics. In many cases where that evidence is not properly led, the court will be inclined to prefer appropriately qualified experts, or will be unable to make decisions on important issues, particularly in the area of causation and liability.
When you think human factors, think what's going on in between the ears. People being involved in the situations that we assess every single day, both you and I. We need to deal with the individuals involved, what they think, or what we could infer they were thinking or doing based on the behavior they displayed prior to an incident or didn't display prior to, and what we can conclude based upon that. So no matter if we're talking about a driver or a pedestrian, the general scope for a human factors expert is effectively the same. You can't avoid what you can't see. And so we need to know what people can see and when they can see it, approaching whatever it was that caused them harm, whether it's another vehicle or some sort of slip or trip hazard. And when it can be seen, is it obvious? Or is it just something that may look a bit abnormal, but not in and of itself enough to prompt some sort of evasive action or a change in behavior? And then given what we know of what people can see and when they can see it, what do you expect a human being to do with that information? And the final point is, given what someone can do and the time they have available to do something about it, can or would a typical person have avoided the incident altogether? So those are the sort of 4 questions that span, again, motor vehicle accident assessment from a human factors perspective, or slip, trip, and fall, or any other type of personal injury assessment involving questions around what individuals did or did not do.
Certainly our team at 30 Forensic Engineering does a lot of work with low-speed collisions, as was discussed already in this seminar: seatbelt airbag use and effectiveness, child seat restraint system assessments. We do some work with Adam's team in human factors, as well as our collision reconstruction team, looking at, are the injuries able to tell us the direction of travel for a pedestrian? A lot of work with helmets, and this could include bicycles, motorcycles, ATVs, snowmobiles. Surveillance assessments, as well as causation assessments for slip, trip, staircase, and ladder falls.